It's all about the game.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is my first video tour. We've been doing the Galactic Zone at Nuka World, all scrapped out. My idea was basically that we would have the settlers in the Commonwealth opening up the place so that they wanted to continue to use it as a theme park. So, there's a lot of wind. So this is our first guy up here. This is part of a mod which I can't remember, but I'm sure it'll be in the description. This lady up here is protecting the Commonwealth, purely just in case any of our competitors want to come and take over, or any raiders decided they want to jump on our park visitors. A little bit of a throwback there, yeah, as you can tell. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. So this was already built. Decided to leave this here. I just added some walls and things to it. Sort of windbreakers, I suppose. Seeing as it seems to be pretty windy. Little area to cook and have some food. Up here, a little guard hut where they can spend the night. Obviously clearly interested in motorcycles. Nothing too fancy with that. So we go into the park a little bit more. Added flowers everywhere. Post lights. Through in here. Just got some picnic benches. People have just left some bits of trash out and things like that. One thing I have noticed is, for some reason, when you scrap certain things in Nuka World, if you fast travel away and then come back, so do some of the items. There's usually there's one of our handy Nuka World workers. Oh, I'm trying to see your back. Stop, turn around. There we go. There's usually a pipe pistol laying on the ground here somewhere, which is really annoying. But gives you an opportunity to scrap them, makes them up. So coming into here, basically just try to tidy everything up, make it look a bit more usable. If you've seen the previous video, you would have seen there was quite an amount of damage here to the terrain when I did some scrapping. But that's been covered up with a nice flower bed. Have kept the water in there. Built a little wall on this side so we can... Well, glad to hear it. Keep the water in there. So this guy here, he is selling some pink goo. He is actually a shop.
Excuse me.
Which is quite good.
Not right now.
So yeah, most of the guys standing around, or girls, have got jobs and places to be. Clearly, you're not doing much. Yeah, they're always whinging. Decided to put some of the signs on the doors just to make sure, reason for the why you couldn't get in.
No way to pick this.
I have actually replaced these broken doors and locked them.
Can't pick this.
So that they're used with a key so nobody can get in. Otherwise, our settlers will just fall into blackness. Got a little restaurant area over here.
Just a reminder that Nuka World is not responsible for injuries sustained by the audience during the Cola Clown Comedy Cavalcade.
Kind of hoping there's a mod to get rid of that announcement, because it really does get boring after a while. So, should we go through which way? We'll finish off in here first. So I've just added street lamps in places. Tidied up. Another guy here selling some what?
One that ends without an empty stomach.
Yeah, that's a good day. So a little bit of food on the tables, etc. We'll leave that bit until a little bit later. So through here, more flower beds. So with this one, I've kind of made it so that the restrooms are still usable, hence I don't have to put toilets everywhere. Wardrobe and costuming.
Only opens with a key.
So any doors that I've replaced, I've locked, as I say, with a key. Decided to put some of these up here just to make it look like we've got some shops that are all getting used. There is actually supposed to be somebody here, but they seem to have gone for a wander. Got our ticket and information area here. Buy tokens, a few safes and everything for all the money. Of course, park pamphlets. You probably know this already if you've played Nuka World. It's a fantastic DLC, I think, even with its little problems. All the machines here, if you do scrap here, don't scrap them. They do generate more Nuka of various different types, flavors, every so often. Ticket machines. Put a lot of these wooden cutouts around just to try and fill some space, really. And then in here, just a little control box there for the ride. Can't really see it during the day, but I've put spotlights on the rides just in the middle there. It just adds to a nice ambiance with the lighting. So make our way up here. Got these lights in every one of the posts as well, which looks great at the night. At least I think they do. Not too difficult to put in. Flower beds just to spruce it up a little bit. There we go. So that's the back of the market. Won't take you around there just yet. We'll go the other way. I think it's much better coming in from the other side. I'm actually doing this on PC, but I'm using probably might have seen in the last video, it looks like I'm using an Xbox controller with PC. I'm not. I'm actually using a PS5 controller with a PC.
We need the key.
It's not too bad considering if you know the controls, then it's not a big issue. We'll go up here. We'll show you the little clinic we've got. No service without payment, caps or barter accepted. We've got this guy here. He turned up at my settlement. He's got some crazy looking eyes. We've got little bits here and there. Just a nice little clinic, really. Obviously doing his own little experiments there by the look of it. Notice board with a few bits and bobs on there. Surgical journal. And of course, a safe behind the counter. Yeah, he's got some crazy looking eyes, that guy. Anyway. Obviously a fan of certain businesses. So that's obviously coming up the spacewalk there. Nice, just a little seating area. Decided to make a little feature out of this. Unfortunately, some of the caps have decided that they're going to come out and float in the air, so I'll have to get that sorted out. But yeah, nice little feature there. Nuka girl on the Nuka rocket. The little cappy on the side. Replaced some of the railings, mostly with these police barriers. I did use the dupe command just to make some of the railings and fix them in other places. We'll go down the spacewalk here. Then we're down into the little gaming area, basically. Again, restrooms. Try to make it look like they're still in use. So here we've got a shooting gallery. Apologies to those who like the Minutemen and Preston. But you can play on these, win some prizes. Same on this side. This little bucket of baseball. Just to have a game of knocking down the cola balls. Oh, yeah. This one's for rent, not being currently used. And again, throw your baseballs through the holes, win some prizes. All the basics. Couldn't do a lot with this, unfortunately. You can't scrap this, it's actually all part of the terrain, which is a bit of a pain, but can't complain too much. Nothing really done up here. Just some lights and flowers, etc. Into the battle zone. If you first come here, you'll notice that they do have some assaultrons up on these stands, which then attack you. They are the white and gold colour, but I didn't have any of those, so I just thought I'd put some good old-fashioned assaultrons up there. And some big lights as well. Just in the other pedestals. Got this lady here selling some more stuff. Got the cappy glasses on. Various different places to get food. This guy doesn't know where he needs to be.
If you work, you eat. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, good point. So, on here we have a closed diner. This is the other entrance here. So, didn't really do a massive amount. The border kind of ends a little bit after those flowers there, but just managed to stick some of those in. All my defense across there. Nobody's going to be attacking this place. I had to put Nuka Cola flags over there because when you play this game, obviously the Nuka world, you side with raiders, you assign them to different zones. If you're going to rebuild this place or any of the other zones, I would recommend probably not allocating them to any zones, because when you do, they have a lot of their bits and bobs here, like the operator guys have their flags and dummies and various other things. So it caused me a bit of an issue because they can't be scrapped. There's a few other bits and bobs as well, which I'll show you on the way around. But I thought I'd have a little play around with the command. Decided that I would really wish you could disable that. Anyway, decided to have a little play around, so I made a public market. Now this was originally a closed door, so I kind of glitched it in off the map, as it were. So we'll have a look in the market. So we've got various different advertisements here, and then as we come in, we've got our little market. So you can buy all sorts of bits in here. You buy clothes, armor, robotic parts, general stuff, a little bit of everything really. These are from some mods, decorative mods. I'll try and put them down in the description as well. However, I prefer to add to it, so I've added a few more bits here and there, bits of clutter, etc. So we've got the first guy, the general guy. Yes, I have. Just little bits here and there. This guy's selling armor. And this young lady's selling some clothing. Yeah, it never changes. Neither does war, but there you go. So yeah. So originally this is actually outside of the... It's not outside the map, but it's just outside of the building area. I can close the door. Oh, no, on this side. There we go. Yeah, so I thought that was a pretty good idea. We've got another one to look at as well, so I'll show you that when we get there. Little cappy guy up there. So on this one we've got Splashdown, which was all nicely tidied up. Still not 100% sure what this actually does, but anyhow. So here we have Dibbler's famous sausage in a bun, commonly known as a hot dog. But this kind of sells just a bit of everything: magazines, food, beverage, etc. Yes. So I actually glitched these in using the pillar glitch and the rug glitch. So these are actually fully usable. So you can actually mix some quantum cola. There you go. And some victory cola. Again, nice little close sign on there just to give it a little bit more role-playing realism, let's say. The mysterious stranger. So this worker's decided to leave his soup and cola and abandon his post, wherever he is. More flowers. Gotta make Nuka World pretty. So in here I actually used the dupe command and basically fixed all the railings all the way through. Don't know why, just felt right. I won't take you all the way up the stairs, there's really nothing up there other than the lift, but closed today unfortunately. So we'll not be experiencing a dodgy lift ride today. Or elevator ride I should say. Cat box. So here we have a kind of a maintenance type area. Didn't really do an awful lot with this, added a few more containers. Did have to rebuild part of this because you couldn't put doors on and various other things, which is annoying. But just rebuilt part of it basically. Just a bit lived in, really. Place to come and do some maintenance on your power armor, should you have any. Storage of tools and all that sort of thing. Around here, just a bit of junk storage basically. When I was scrapping, not sure if it's still in that video, but there was a great big hole in the floor there which I just replaced with some boards, covered it up with some boxes. And this also is a massive floating part of that up there. So just stuck a bit of concrete foundation to make it look like that was the support. I'm going to leave you guessing on this one, but I kind of built this with one person in mind. It's a character you might meet at Diamond City. I'm sure everybody knows who I'm talking about. Nice little area here to sit down and chill. And then we pop up in here. Got your rifle rack, food, computer, play some games on there. More magazines. Now, whoever lives here must be obsessed with Nuka Cola. I wonder who that could be. Drop it in the comments if you know. We are starting to get a little bit late in the day here. So, main living area. Got Geppettos here, handcrafted toys and games. And a bit of Daisy's discounts. Little seating area, some more cola. So this here, quite interesting, I didn't realise, but I actually scrapped the original machine that was here. And didn't realise that that is actually a floating screen, so the actual image was still playing, floating in midair, even though the machine was gone. So I've just had to put a machine in its place, basically. So that's all good. We'll show you inside there in a second. So around here, employees only. So we have a little work shed. Didn't really change this all that much. Workbench for weapons. Stuck a few boxes down there, and obviously your armor bench. Had to rebuild this quite a bit. There's normally a cut off in this corner with a door. If you are doing this, by the way, your workbench is here. This is also a mod which replaces your workbench. I just thought it looked pretty cool. Okay, not sure why they are up there. So, little seating area. I know you do, bud. So, main sleeping area for the staff, lockers, and of course, a little bathroom. Pretty simple little bathroom. Mirrors, etc. So I just built that little thing in the corner there, really. People don't shut doors after them in this place. So 3 here, only 3 showers. But a nice little area there, all the same. We've got 3 toilets here. As I say, for me, the toilets in the park are still working, so this is basically just for the guys at night. Not sure why these guys are up here, but this is a Little truck area just for them to chill, make some food, and supposed to be sleeping. Not sure what you two are doing. So through here we've got some scrap benches, etc. And then we've got our little food processing area, which is basically just mud fruit. And that's what our workers in the jumpsuits there are doing, except she's just clearly staring at paint drying. It's always the same. These things work absolutely fine. As soon as you go to do a tour, they start doing whatever they want. Crazy. So this up here with the skulls in, remnants of the operators being here. Unfortunately, I can't scrap it because when I do, the flame still is there in the floating in the air. Can't get rid of it. And same with this. So I'm kind of stuck, and I thought, well, Cafe of Broken Dreams kind of goes with the theme. Why not? So we've got the Star Market in here, which I'll just quickly show you. So we've got a magazine store here, sells all sorts of books and stuff like that. This lady here is selling them. Then we have a weapon store, pretty generic stuff. Aye, and they will shoot you if you do decide to steal. But no background check, no waiting period, just no credit. And here, another Nuka rocket. And then we've got armor and protection as well as clothing and outerwear. Hi.
That place is nothing but trouble.
Ah, well, sucks to be you. So yeah, bit of armor, stuff like that. And then through here takes you all the way back down to where we've just been before. Just an exit there, nothing much special. Now this. Somebody wants you to stay out of this area. But why? Let's have a look. Well, I guess not everybody likes Nuka-Cola. Celebrating. It's like an underground Vim. Enjoying. A den for Vim. They express. They love it. So back through here. The only other thing that I was there was basically Bob's Country Bunker. We've got all kinds of music. I wonder what could be in here. Again, this was originally just a closed off area, couldn't get to. But I love working on PC. Now Bob is usually behind that counter. He's decided not to be in there today. I think it's because it's getting late at night. In fact, Bob is probably relaxing or in one of the portaloos. But yeah. Decided on that one. I think it works. Glitching in. I thought it was going to be a problem with the settlers being able to get in, but nope, they can get in fine. This is also an area that normally there's a lady stood behind there selling some food. Pharaoh Command. Keep up the good work.
If you ain't been up to see Graveyard, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
How interesting. So I haven't done a massive amount in here. Replaced some of the lights, put up some flower pots, straighten things up basically. Just thought I'd keep it as it were, put up some pictures and plants and things like that. But yeah, it looks all good. Put some spotlights in there just to light things up, which I think looks really cool. And that is your Nuka Quantum Power Armor, which I decided to leave in there, and also added a jetpack. So yeah. So we've seen all that area. Let's nip upstairs. So through here, we've got a staff-only place. They come for their breaks, bit of maintenance, that sort of thing. And obviously they have to wash their hands before they go back to work. Obviously come up here for a bit of rest time, maybe even a cigarette if they smoke. There's not a lot going on up there, but we'll take you up anyway. Bolt Tech Among the Stars, just all nice and clean. A few spotlights here and there just to give it a nice ambiance, nothing special. Come all the way down here. May not have noticed, but just in the distance there, just under the Nuka-Cola sign, there's a lot of planters up on the roofs. So a lot of those had to be done. Another little seating area for Taco Tuesday. Just fridge, nice joint in there being cooked at the moment. Again, there is normally somebody there. We'll just pop into here, which is the upstairs part. Got a nice machine. Will we be lucky today? Shall we try it? No, of course not. So pop in here, employees only. Just a real tidy up in there really, to be honest. Replaced the TV, kept it pretty much as is. Just replaced a few bits and bobs. And a door. All these lights weren't originally working. I'll tell you what, let's get rid of this. There is some nice weather, there we go. It's a horrible sound. All these lights weren't working, but I replaced those. Some alien blasters. Signed baseball cards. Look at those bad boys. They're great. Some toys. Had to get a Mr. Jangles in there. Just some little things for them to look at. And then over here, have all the different Nukas. These look great. There's a little seating area. Normally the guys congregate around here, to be honest. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, they are. A little kitchen area here to make food. That's it, you give that a good scrub. So yeah, that is pretty much all of it. As you can see at night, one of our crew down there having a little bit of a rest. It lights up really well at night. I think it looks really nice, especially with the orange lights on the posts. I just think it sets it off. We'll head down here. Not a lot going on down in this one really.
Attention guests. The last outbound
go.
tram to the Nuka World Transit Center will be leaving the park promptly at 11:55 p.m. Thank you.
Just random. So yeah, there we go. Best walkthrough. Hope I didn't drone on too much. And you guys enjoyed the tour. Please, by all means, leave any comments in the comment boxes. And let me know what you think. Thanks very much for watching.